Hey everybody, what's up? It's good. Come here. It's 12:52. It's flippin' nighttime. I am tired, but it was a productive day, and it's going to be a productive day. I didn't feel like streaming, so I streamed. I feel good. If I wanted to not stream, I shouldn't stream, but I'm streaming, so what the hell? Thank you. You know what? I do appreciate it for telling me that the stream manager is up when I already know the stream manager is up. I think I figured out how to do raids. I'm going to definitely raid when I'm done with this tonight. I'm going to do it. And I think I can do it correctly this time. You know, I'm wasting time doing this. I'm really just wasting time. Because I literally could just be smart about this and just clean it up like that. Clean up. I need to add lines there. Blah, blah, blah. It's this one. I'm 100% sure. Well, if I was, I wouldn't have. Whatever. Whatevers. So yeah, today was a day. It was not good, bad, or great. It was just a day. I felt more positive. I mean, that's good, you know? That's something to aspire to, is that to feel more positive even when you're not feeling 100% positive. Diesel like that. I guess I'll just. Especially when you're not feeling positive. When you're feeling down, that's when, I felt good working. That's something that I can say. I don't know what happened there. Deselect. Feel I'm wasting a little bit of time, but it is faster. It is a hair faster. But yet, if anybody's out there, say hi. Or not, I'm not gonna force you. Oh my god. Sometimes you hit the wrong one and you accept what you did and move on. Just move on. Deselect. So yeah, got home, took a shower. I ate Sonic today. It was good. It was pretty good. Ironically, a lot of people give Sonic shit. I think it's good. I got a large drink. I guess that's an interesting point to make out. Other than that, really nothing's been happening. I mean, other than writing down. Gotta write more stuff down. I've got so much in my head. Mm. What is there, like 3 gosh darn songs that are not DMCA? I'm very confused by this. But, I'm not gonna be mad at it. I'm just gonna accept my lot in life. Until I make my own songs, I can't complain. I mean, I can. I'll have more of a place to talk down from. Be like, I can play trombone to the peoples. You can listen to my horrible, horrible trombone playing from up high on your hills. I've been listening to too much Lord of the Rings. Just getting into it, I'm like, Tolkien, your fantasies are so good. Mm. So I think I'm gonna make the window purple. A purple window. You know, make it weird. No, deselect, because that doesn't exist, and just all I need to do is do this, and bada bing, bada boom, and bada bing, a bada boom, a bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, I hope everybody else's day was good. It was okay. I don't know why. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I woke up early. I was I ate a little bit before going to work. That ironically did me better than anything else. Like, ironically, that did me so much better than sleeping in. I don't understand. But I'm not gonna ask. I really don't. I really don't know why my body's like that sometimes. I just. So, it's gonna be a light purple. Ugh. But yeah, and tomorrow's my last day till the weekend. And then I'll stream Wednesday and Thursday. Fun times. I think I'm gonna stream for 8 hours instead of my usual 3. Which will be nice. Which will be so nice. You will get to see me for more hours. I don't know if I'm actually gonna stream art though. I might stream video games. Try to play some video games for a few hours. But I know what's going to happen. I know that I'm going to have to help my mom look for a new car. That'll be fun. We have yet to find her a new car. I don't know if I told this on stream, but It has taken too long to find car, and I am annoyed. Goat is very annoyed by this. I'm not mad at my mother, it's just shopping is not fun with her. Shopping is unenjoyable with her. She is old, and I get that, but shopping has always been awful with her. Well, I mean, technically it wasn't back in the day. She kind of just let me just go to the toy aisle, don't talk to strangers. Who's on? Who's on? Sean? That guy. I've never actually watched a full stream of his. He is a VTuber. Technically more of a VR chatter, which is a very kind of different crowd. Similar but different crowd. Kind of like when you have furries and scalies on the spectrum. Similar but different. There are those that go in between, which are a lot, but there's some that stay and stick to their tried and true self. You know, but everybody's different. Everybody's got their own thing about them. They've got their own loves and interests and all that. But no, I watch him. He's funny. He's very dirty and suggestive. So if you have a cleaner household, which if you're watching me and you're like, oh my goodness, a cleaner household. I am a dirty mouth. I am a potty mouth. I am not for everyone. Not everyone's cup of tea. I know that. I know I'm a little bit better than him, but I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I would still be asked to leave most Baptist churches. As being that's just how it is. Yeah. They'd be like, furry, get that out of here. Not with the Lord around. And the Lord is always around. Mm. I'm not making fun of people. They're a different crowd, and I haven't been around that crowd for a while. Since I gotta say, since I left Boy Scouts. So, you know. Just a drawing, just a drawing, just a painting. I know it's things that people won't see, but I will see, and I will know they exist. Yeah, see, I know they exist. I know they're back there. I know what they're doing back there, and they're not. What is this color? What is this color? Is that peach? Let's get a deeper brown for these beams. These beams are gonna be a deeper brown. Yeah, that knife's done. I was like, have I still not done that knife? I was like, please tell me I did that knife. Because I've been dreading that knife on the edge. And I'm about to break. I wish I could play by meme songs. I mean, I would be mostly jamming and not drawing. So I mean, My fat is making it hard to draw. No good. Days Gone is finally. You know what? I'll stream that. I'll stream that Thursday. You know what? Flip it. I'll stream that. You guys can have the first go at seeing me play a zombie game. Because I haven't played a good zombie game in a while. Now, here's the thing. I dislike zombies. Very much so. But I also love zombies. And it's this love-hate relationship that I'm very confounded by, but have accepted. Like, zombies are. Like, I love to kill a zombie. I do not like the thought of zombie. It is very weird. I don't get it. Like, I love the thought of me bashing the brains out of a zombie. I do not like the thought that originally that zombie was not a zombie before and was probably created by sad and awful means. Nothing good. So I have two dueling thoughts in my head. One of fun, and that's why I kind of love. That's why I love Vermintide 2, is because I get to kill Rados, and mostly Rados and the Northlanders. Mostly, they're all assholes, and not many of them are good living creatures. So I don't feel as bad. They're good villains. They're Saturday morning cartoon villains in some ways, but they're also good villains. Where Saturday morning cartoon villains never get anything done. These jerk offs are real good at their jobs. Just saying. I think that they're pretty darn good at their jobs. You know, mounting forces, keeping their cult in an isolated area, which really makes them monstrous. Like, it's real good. They're real good villains, but yeah, no. I love their rat designs though, so it's sad. I love Rados, and I've seen some artists draw some very cute rat girls and some very cute Skaven, and I'm like, because I know what happens to the Skaven. And if you don't know what happens to female Skaven, oh boy, you are not going to enjoy it. It's not good. If you wanted a perfect villain, they're pretty good at it. Brood mothers are scary. That is a nightmare inducing thing. But that's what makes them good villains, is because you love to hate them. That's the point of a villain. You want them to be great at being awful. But also, the point of a villain being that evil is also kind of ruins them in some cases. Like, in all honesty, I would like a villain that's more I would say more realistic or more, humanistic. Because most villains are people, and that's what makes them so good. That's what makes them so much better and threatening, is because another human being can do that. Like, they can be another race and still have humanistic characteristics. And that is always good. That can really shine a light on maybe society as a whole, maybe character designs and stuff like that. Like, writing great villains can change up a lot of things. I think that's a too red for Brick. Just want to make sure that it's a bit different, because it's gonna get a few lines through it. Now I'm being a bit rough with it because I know what's gonna happen to the background. You won't see it much. So I'm being a little bit careless. I know, but you're gonna be surprised when I get to the end. You're gonna be like, "Whoa, boy, whoa! I didn't know Harry Houdini was in the house." And I'll be like, "He is not. It is just me and my rabbit, Kirk. So just hold your horses." But yeah, I think I figured out the raid. I don't think I can do it on mobile. I've I've been doing it night after night of trying to raid, and I think the only way I can do it is through the actual website. And I'll try it tonight. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what the fuck to do. I'll send Twitch a message of just being like, "Hey, maybe I don't understand how raids work. I looked at everything. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Could you help? Send help, please. I'm sorry that sometimes I can be a little tech illiterate at times." Now the floors are good. Oh no, I forgot it's on this layer. I gotta go in. I gotta make sure that it does it correctly, because I like this. This slightly reminds me of Foster's or another show. I forget that show's name. I like that show. It was good. This is with the color people or whatever. I forget what it's called. Where everybody's a different color. Not I don't know what it's called. Like, I know it's something. I forget. It's a cute little show. Back in the day, I forget the name of it. I'm just stupid sometimes. I can be a bit of an idiot sometimes. So yes, I am in the part of the book of Helm's Deep, and the audiobook I'm listening to, it sounds like a jumble. I'm trying to follow as much as I can. Sounds like a real jumble of actions and situations. Uh, I like Gimli in that story, which he is very different than what I thought Gimli would be, but he is good. He is still good. He reminds me of. He is not as much of a bumbling idiot, which is good, because he is such a bumbling idiot in the movies. He is a complete retard. Why did I say that word? I always say that word, and I don't mean it. I'm sorry. I don't. I keep thinking of that word, and I really need to stop. It's not that hard. He's a bumbling person. He is a moron in the movie. I kind of want to end stream now from just embarrassment. God, God, I keep. I know, and I'm not. He is pretty stupid in the movie. He is he is portrayed as being dim-witted and always kind of the joke of the story, which he is not a joke character. He is very serious. But his love for the maiden is such a weird thing of like nowadays. Like the king was cool with Gimli taking a lock of his wife's hair and carrying it around and then acting like, oh yes, I'm going to treasure it like a gift. Like, not like, oh, cool, get this dwarf out of my goddamn woods. Like, get this ass hat out of here. You're being real creepy, Gimli. Like, come on, bro. But like, I guess that's just the times and how things are written and stuff like that because like in all honesty, he's very knightly about it. He's not like, ooh, I'm gonna ogle her. No, it's that I cannot have you, and I know this, and I'm not going to, and I'm not pining for you. This is just a memory of a beautiful woman, a beautiful maiden. None shall match her beauty or her grace. And I get that. I get that so much. I understand that even if it's a bit creepy, you know, at least it could always be worse. He could be like, "Oh, one day I'm gonna challenge the king to have her in my like just be like real." No, he's like, you know, I think you're very beautiful. I wish that I had a maiden like that myself. I will never have you, so may I have a lock of your hair, kind of thing. Like other people might think it's weird. I think it's weird, but I get it. I get it. But no, Gimli is fun, fun guy. So I think we will have the stage. The stage will be like this. mean, I don't know. Gimli's fine. I don't know. I don't find it. I find it odd, but I don't find it creepy. I don't find it like lascivious. I find it as just like, that's sad. Gimli's kind of a sad character. Poor man, thinking of a married woman like that. I mean, many a man has been there. A many man will be there. I have possibly done it myself and not even known it. The heart yearns for what you cannot have. I've been thinking like that because of it. Oh yeah. Other than that, I watched a review on Balan, blah 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 blah. That game, stupid Balan World. Dumb dumb idiot, stupid, horrible game. It's a scam. I am pretty sure it's a scam. It's a real bad game. It real bad. So let's get rid of that. So it real bad. Purple. Edit undo. Edit undo. I have to make the brush smaller. Go, you have to make the brush smaller. But yes, Ballon is. I was watching the video and it's like, oh yeah, Balan is definitely a scam. And I'm like, oh, do tell. $60 game, not much content. The worlds are barely working. It's interesting. I was like, oh, good points do you raise. You mean $60? How is that? How is that not criminally offensive? But the Switch allows games like it. They don't care. They're like, oh yeah, we'll have a game that is $60, horrible, and barely functioning. So yeah, I was like, oh good. So I was watching that review, and it was just like, I was like, there has to be a thought or idea of like someone, and I was looking at the artwork, and I was like, I feel like somebody in the art design really did care for the game before it came out, like really put in a lot of time. And then when they like, that's the worst part, is that when you are a good artist and your art's flipping everybody, because that's what happened to the artist that did Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, is that the guy, the creator, just bounced off with the money and left the artist high and dry, and all of that's original art. None of that's assets that were previously there. No, he pixelated all of that and did all of that art. And his name's, gosh darn, right plastered onto the game. technically, by just like his signature is all over that game, and it's real bad. It's real bad when the creator just, just goes off and is no longer found. And everybody's like, well, where did our money go? And the answer is, I don't have it. He didn't pay me. And they're like, well, are you sure? Do you have anything? And that was, ugh. But with Balan World, it was made. Like, that's worse, in my opinion. Because, like, once you explain the situation of Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden 2, people are like, oh, I get it. I understand. Oh, I get it. It's not your fault. No. When you purposely make a game that is barely functioning, and it just has a bunch of power-ups that do basically nothing and are just there just to make costumes, and you have lots of them, and you have a platformer that is a bad platformer, and then they charge $60. And I do have to emphasize, $60 is a lot of money for anybody, especially in the gaming world. $60 is a lot. Is no chump change. And when I think of a good game, I think of Hollow Knight, and that game is a full game plus a lot of extra bits for $20. And it's a solid 30-hour experience. 30 to whenever you beat it experience. Let me see. Where are they? I gotta get some metal. Metal color. Blam. Yeah. But that's a solid amount of money that you're dropping down on a game. And for $20, you get a game that is fully completed, that they even apologized, because the whole game had been made, and they had even apologized because they had promised basically a Mega Man 2 style like game mode where you could play as one of the other characters. And they had so many ideas, they literally could not put it as a DLC. It literally became its own game. But a really cool thing, people that backed it up on Patreon will get the not Patreon, on Kickstarter, will just get the darn game for free, which I think is really cool. They didn't need to do that. Everybody understood the situation. They could have charged $20 more and people would have paid. They would have huffed and puffed and they still would have paid. But they didn't. They did the right thing, and you gotta thank them for it. But that's $20 that you get a solid, almost 60-hour game, as it seems like it's 2 games now, for Hollow Knight 2 and Hollow Knight 1. So I'm 100% sure that they are not going to charge more than $25. And if they do, they should, because they deserve it. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be $25 and it's gonna be everything. That is what I that should be the standard for video gaming. Is stuff like that. Is being woefully nice to the players. Hat in Time um, has DLC that's like $14.99. It's basically half a game right there. $14.99. The base game is 20 something. They didn't have to do that. They could have charged that. They could have even said, "Oh, this is technically a sequel, so we're charging a little bit extra." They could have, and they've even brought it down to closer to $10.99 and $8.99. I'm pretty sure, and that's a good game company. Those are indie game companies that don't make that already are having a hard time just getting out there and then starting out and then making good content on top of all that. That takes a lot of time and effort. But when a AAA developer, because they are AAA developers from Sonic creators and stuff like that coming together, you'd expect something good. You don't expect a barely functioning video game for $60. And when I saw it, and this is just me, and maybe I'm being a bit harsh on it, I thought it looked like a scam when it originally was coming through. It looked like, they were going to promise a lot and give not a lot. Where is that? Right there. There it is. I gotta clean that up. Hold up. It's gonna take no more than just a second. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Not too bad. Not too bad. And I messed up immediately afterwards. So yeah, it to me, I immediately saw it, and then I saw gameplay of it, and then I was like, oh, okay. But personally, a lot of people are expecting it to be like Knights, the old Knights games, and I have watched a full playthrough of that. And if you want to go to Nap Nap Town, watch Knights. Knights is very, very easily a night kind of game. You just you just go to sleep. Like it is very much in that realm. And I must say, like if that's your game, that's your game. I'm not gonna harsh you for enjoying night games. They make me go. They're not a lot of skill. Uh, they're not too taxing. It's a casual game. It's enjoyable, and I'm not gonna harp on people that like that. It's just not my kind of game, and you enjoy it however you want. Where with this game, this isn't a night game. This is barely a children's game. It barely functions. It's definitely a scam. And it's awful in every way. But other video gaming news, I bought Persona 5 Strikers. It's a good game. Normal's too hard. So I'm a big old baby, so I went to easy. And the boss battles are enjoyable now. Regular fights are no longer that big of a deal, though. I was just kind of swimming through them. So, too much fun. Oh no, we lost a viewer. Come back. Please come back to me, viewer. You know, that's life. They didn't want to hear me talk about my new game, Persona Strikers. I might have talked about it before and I can't remember. It is a conversation that I do not remember. Ugh. No, that game's too hard. It's kind of it feels like a joke though. It feels like I'm playing hard on easy. It feels like the Devil May Cry 3 joke all over again. I don't know if you know this about Devil May Cry 3 and the Devil May Cry 3 joke. We're in development. The American version is harder than the Japanese version. It's as far as they've said, the first time it's ever happened. Where they got rid of easy mode and just pushed everything to harder. So, hard mode is almost impossible. And they even create a harder mode for it, where they call it Nightmare mode. I think it's Dante Must Die mode. There's Nightmare mode, and then there's Dante Must Die mode. And Dante Must Die mode is literally you're at 1 HP and you just die. Like, I don't know how many people have beaten that game in Dante Must Die, because I couldn't even beat it in easy in the original English version. I don't know whose cruel joke it was, because they thought it was funny. Because I know it's a joke. Because that's what they even said in a major interview. They were like, yeah, no, we made it intentionally harder for the American version. But I dropped that game for that reason. Like, I thought I didn't like Devil May Cry for the longest time. Because of DMC3's just insanity. Just stupidity. Alright. Alright. Now I must add the liquid. Liquid. And then I will add the lights. Pingus, pungus, pingus, pungus. What time is it? It's 1:41. Been streaming for a bit. Yeah, for 49 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. You know it, guys. I know it. And the sleep has gotten a hold of me. It's grabbed onto me. So I need to add one more layer. Because I wanted to keep it on its own layer, on its own separate layer. Because it's just me. That's just me. Oh, right. Yeah. So, yeah. Video game news. I like Persona 5 Strikers. I just suck at the game. It's real point of contention in my life. Is that I suck at that game. And then I'm just gonna have to accept that. Just get out of my way. Get out of my way. Let me see. What does sweet tea look like? Sweet tea. I'm gonna look up references. Sweet tea. Sweet. Everybody's having a good night. Oh man, I hope everybody's having an amazing night. I really do. Like, that's not a joke. I sound sarcastic. I'm very tired. It's like my coworker all over again. He's the same darn way. Is where he's like, everybody thinks I'm sarcastic. I'm not sarcastic. I'm just tired. Yeah, it's this reddish brown that I'm looking for. It's that reddish brown color. Because I love my sweet flippin' tea. But, I don't know, where was I? Where the fuck was I? Oh, yeah. That's right. I was talking about things. Actually, you know what I could do? Is that it's gonna go over this. So I need to blah, 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 and undo this. No, do that, but go here, and blam, and then oh hot damn. You guys know. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys get it. No, you guys get it. So yeah. Mm-mm. So in other news, I'm tired and I don't know why. Bucket. Wait. So I am gonna draw some sweet tea. So that means that I need to also deselect or select more. And erase that. I can just hear my rabbit cleaning himself over there. It's silly. He makes such silly noises. Alright. I would put it to the brim of a glass. I know me. I've done it before. Sorry for drinking on stream. I do apologize. Or I don't, and I don't really care. So, there is a deep brown. It's a deep brown. And I think of that. And then brush opacity is about that. Opacity needs to be... you know what? I'll just use the soft brush. And then, bam, bam. And then blur. Get it. Yeah, get it real in there. And then really darken it. Yeah, get it good. And then for right now, because I don't know what the light is going to be, I'm gonna do it like this, do it like that, do it bam 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 bam. Alright, I hear him. Gotta get some ice cubes in there. Even though in a medieval setting, you know what? I would say that, ice cubes, if you went to a nice bar in a nice, setting, I would say ice cubes would be primo, but definitely something you could get. And then it gets lighter at the bottom because that is how light works. And give it a little bit of a yellow tint. And give it the heart, the soft one. Because they're closer. And then give it that dark at the bottom kind of look. So get that and then darken it a little bit more, reddish dark. And give it that at the bottom. As far as I see, that's how T goes. That's how T be. And then ice is white. Gets ice and blue. Ice blue. And then get it at the top. Get real at the top. Get it a little bit brighter than that. I want it to be. It's got a little frost. It's got a little frost on there, you know, a little bit of cold. It's cold iced tea. It's cold, nice cold iced tea. You wanna enjoy that iced tea. You wanna enjoy it for a long time so you can cool it down. You don't want the summer air to heat it back up. You know, get that clink, get that nice clink. You understand? You get me. You get me. You got me. You get it. You've been there. I've seen it. It's got a little bit of tint right there. A little bit tint. Because remember, the frost. Yeah, like that. A little bit of frost. A little bit of that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You want to blend it. You want to blend it. You don't want to just blur it. You want to blend it. Oh my god. Just get out of here. Get out of here. I will worry about you later. One small step for man. These legs. Nice and cold iced tea. Nice and cold iced tea, but not too much sugar. Not too much sugar. Just enough sugar. Just enough. Just enough sugar. Oh, yeah. Then just enough frost. A nice cool drink. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's dark enough. I think it's dark enough. I can darken it just a bit more. Just to give it a little bit of darkness to it. Just a little bit more. Just a little tiny bit more. Oh, yeah. That's a nice cup of tea. That's a nice cup of brew. Now I gotta make that. And it will be easier because I know what colors I'm using. think it would be easier, but you never know. You never know. Ice tea, baby. Actually, oh, it would be around there. That would be the fill line. One small step for me. I would love someone to be like, "Oh, I'm the creator of that song. How do you like it?" And I'll be like, I liked it the first time. The 45th, maybe not so much. The 42nd, I ironically liked it a lot more. It was very interesting. I didn't even know where I was going with that. I was like, oh my god. What am I doing? What's happening? I'm just trying to catch that color. Yet here I am. Some sweet tea. You know what? I could actually make cubes instead of just random circles. But you know me, I gotta make it difficult for myself. I don't know. I hope everybody likes the stream. I think they do. I mean, if they don't like it, they could always just tell me. Be like, go. Could you do this? Could you do that? Could you talk about this and other news and stuff like that? You could. And other news, I'm getting the vaccine tomorrow. That's something interesting. I'm not really afraid. I really don't care, and I'm probably going to be just like I was before the vaccine. Just fine, and after I'll be just fine. I think I'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. I think, I think I'll be strong, and I'll be good. You know. Yeah. Now there's a picture of it, but it's too of ice and iced tea, but it has that too perfect picture quality that I'm like nothing is like that. It's so picture perfect. It's no one could get that because here's the thing, you're probably never going to get that. You might get that once, and that's not iced tea. Iced tea is kind of not perfect. And it's good because it's not perfect. It's sweet. It's It's something you have a lot. It's my caffeine for the week and stuff like that. It's what keeps me going. It's a lot of times not very enjoyable, and a lot of times it's very enjoyable. It's filling. It's not really filling. It's kind of everything. It's kind of bad. It's kind of good. It's kind of not good. And I know it is. Mm, get that nice hue right there. Get that nice hue. Get that little bit of hue right there. You'd be surprised at how much it really gets the iced tea. It's kind of has the consistency of soda. Kind of looks like the consistency of soda, but I really honestly like that it has that, cuz sometimes you get that. Sometimes it's nice. You know what I mean? And you got to get over here, getting that little bit of blur, and you get that just a tiny bit, just enough, just, and then you get that condensation at the top, and you want a sweaty glass. You want some sweat on there. You want to sweat on that brow. You want to show people that bad boy. You dropping. Oh man, I am ready for No More Heroes 3. Like I hear it in this the new soundtrack and I'm like I love the new soundtrack. I kind of didn't like the new soundtrack for the new game, but after a while I started enjoying it. It's weird. I don't get it. Like my taste in music change over time, just like people. People change. People are like, oh, I'll never enjoy this kind of music. Now they now they fucking love that shit. So yeah. I'll call this layer sweet tea. Yeah, no. That's a nice sweet tea right there. So, foreground. So, I guess I will do shading now. Ugh. So, fun about to happen. As I will now do the shading. I will say around purple. It's got a purplish blue shade to everything. It's gonna have some browns in it, but original it's gonna be that. Alright, now. Alright. No. Undo and undo and undo. Go in there, get real in there, get real in there. And remember, brush density is also a thing. So blur. Blur is your friend. Blur is your friend. I do want to go on a trip over to the NASA Center. Hopefully, we do get something, even if we don't get the SpaceX. I would love to go because I love anything to do with space exploration and stuff like that. Shut up, stomach. A little bit light on there. Ah, it's a boy. He's checking me out. Remember, you can always add shadow. This is the one cool thing about what I'm doing. Is that you can always add to hide mistakes. I don't know what he's getting into. I'm gonna have to check that out. Hold up. I'm just checking out what he's getting into. What are you getting on? Oh, he's just nibbling on the wood he's fine. He's fine. I was like, what the hell are you doing? The hell are you doing, dog? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, right. I think. What am I thinking? This. Two, and then Lily. Yeah, I know how to do that. So, if that's the case, I will undo that for now, because it does help me out. Does that darkness does help me? Darkness, be gone. Deselect, and while I'm at it, I'll save my darn progress. Because knowing me, I will forget. He's so loud and cleaning himself. You can just hear him. It's insane how loud he is. I love it. I might just have to go on mute. Just Hello. Hi. Edra Donut Zero. Edra Donut Zero. Well, hello. And I'm glad to have you. Thank you for dropping by. I do appreciate it. If you enjoy art or just enjoy sitting here in the quiet, you know. Oh, cool. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I'm going to get done with this piece eventually, though. I'm in the middle of shading it, so everything else is basically done. So I've got all of this to do. So I got background and all of this and characters and so I've got all of this else to do. Oh, cool. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it. I always appreciate it. So you do designs? What are you on Instagram or anything like that, or? If you are on Instagram and I follow you, I do apologize. Are you on? If you're on Twitter, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Well, drop it in there. Drop it into the chat. I do not mind people showing their stuff. Yeah, I mean, well, when you go to that's why Twitter added that media tab. It still doesn't help. All right. Let me hold up. Hold up. Confirm. Hold up. I know you're excited. Let's see. Instagram. See the gram. Let's see that gram. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Hey, okay. Cool, cool. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's go to your Twitter. Let's see what your Twitter's about. Let's see what your Twitter's about. Got 6,000 followers. Jeebus Christmas. Oh, chinchilla! Oh my goodness. Cute little chinchilla. Sure, I'll follow you. There you go. I did a follow. Doesn't hurt to give a little follow. Just gives me more things to look at when I should be working. Oh, I've got a cute little bun named Kirk. Goodness gracious. Oh, thank you. You don't have to, but I do appreciate it. It's always nice. It's always appreciated. Oh, oh, thank you so much. I haven't set up any like notification sounds or anything like that. I really should. It really doesn't take that long. I've seen the tutorials. I know how to I pretty much know how to do it. I'm lazy somewhat and I just ugh. So you working on anything big? Because this is what I'm working on that's big. And then I've got 3 commissions after that, all from people I know. So I'm going to give them a big ass discount, which is so much fun. I love giving people big ass discounts when I'm not making a lot of money to begin with. But it's called the friend discount for a reason. Yeah. Yeah. We're all working on stuff. I'm working on personal projects as well as this. So I really wanted to get myself out there. And this is trying to show off what I can do, what medium I work in, and stuff like that. And that I understand the medium. Ah, this song again. Ugh. I just don't want to be DMCA'd, but I really just want to turn it on to Neil Cicierega and just chill out there. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it. Any encouragement's nice. I love encouragement. And, you'll I don't know if you're already where you need to be cuz you got the chops. You got what you need and you got a quite a massive following. Already. Just got to keep up engagement. And that's what I've been told is just keep doing it every day. Even when it sucks. Even when it's not fun. Even when it stopped being fun a while ago. Yes, there is always ways to be more interactive. Oh my god. At work, there's this guy that realized I could draw. Yeah. No, there's this guy that realized I could draw, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we'll start working together." And I'm like, "Dude, I work at you at work. Um, I don't want to go into business with you immediately. I was just showing you my artwork, man." He's like, "Can you animate it and stuff like that?" And I'm like, "Dude, do you even know how long animation takes? Dude, this is just a regular like inking and designing and stuff like that, and it takes me like a few hours. It takes me a good time." Oh man, good for you. I hope you get good advice. Because I got the worst advice when I was going through school. I mean, I got one bit of good advice while going through school, and that was don't try to hide your mistakes, live with your mistakes, and try to be better next time. That was the only good thing that I will say my art teacher ever taught me at community college, which I mean, I was going to community college. I might just need to go to regular gosh darn schooling for it. But the animation director was very nice. She was wonderful, and I thought she was the teacher for for regular art, and she was not. She was the photography teacher and the animation teacher. And I was like, I should really take animation. But it was an extra class, and my father was very much like, you need the credits. It's a non-credited class. So I was like, okay, I guess I won't do it. I still went in there and listened and did a few of the lessons for myself because my parents were paying for college, so why not? And I got way more from barely paying attention to a class I wasn't going to than to a class that I was fully going through and I was failing at because I didn't do any of the projects because I hated the teacher so much. He said that my art was too, as he said, too mainstream. I wasn't delving into what I wanted to draw. I was just copying everybody else. And I was being everybody else but me and stuff like that. And he would come in hours late and he would be the rudest ass mofo in the world. He was terrible. He you could smell a mile away. He was rude to every kid he didn't like, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're never gonna get anywhere with your art." And I don't know. Maybe he was trying to make me feel like, so I had some blowback, but he was a washed up artist who was just done with the world and had tenure. And he was just a jerk. And he told me, you're just going to be one of those other artists that get chewed up and spit out and thrown to the curb. And the only good advice he said was don't try to hide your mistakes. Your mistakes will be there. Life is filled with mistakes, and it's best to show them. Because once you see your mistakes, you'll know what to fix next time. And that was the best advice he could give me. But yeah, no, he was a bad teacher, and hopefully you get a nice teacher. Hopefully your teacher is not only enjoys what they do, but also wants to teach. You don't want a teacher that is just done with life and it's just there to get a paycheck. So hopefully it works out for you. School was not my thing, but it's not everybody's thing. Yeah, good, good, good. Sometimes the S7 is a pain in the butt, and it knows it, and it doesn't care. And yes, I'm doing this on an S7. If if you ever needed to know what not to buy as a tablet, do not buy the S7 because it has a very glaring problem. And I'll keep. I should stop talking about it. It's literally what I'm using to stream. I should stop. And no, and if anybody's been on my stream longer than 5 minutes, they're like, "Yeah, no, he complains about the S7 so much. He must really hate it." No, it does what it needs to. It's kind of like buying a new vehicle and you realize, oh man, this is not what I wanted. I really should have shopped around more. Uh, nope. Let's yeah, we got to get those cheeks. We got to get those cheeks, you know? You ever feel like you got to get those cheeks? Got to get those cheeks. Got to make them nice and round and make them feel like they're there, that they're in the foreground. You understand. You get it. There's a YouTuber that keeps saying that. Where he's like, you get it. And it's like, you just said a bunch of nonsense right there. No, I don't get it. I'm thinking, you get it. His recent joke, the YouTuber, is he doesn't know where his dad was on certain days. You know, he could have been this serial killer and whatnot. uh, he's a comedian that does a podcast called Time Suck. It's pretty funny. Makes me laugh every time. Oh my gosh, you can hear the birds from outside. I hope you guys can't hear the birds from outside. They are loud. Spring has sprung and they want to tell the world. They want everybody to know. They're like, Stacy, get into my DMs. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good night. Hope everybody's enjoying themselves, and I hope everybody, believes in themselves. You know, there's darkness in the world, and we need to bring positive energy into it. But I'm not going to be like Bob Ross because his stream is always on of his old episodes, which I think it's really cool. If you ever need inspiration, just go over there. Guy's a world of positivity. Was, or is he still? I think he's. I think he's dead. Yeah, I think I'm positive that I don't think he's in the world of living. But I still hope he is painting trees. Happy little trees. Wherever he is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Get the get those lips. Get those lips. And shade it a little bit more. Yeah. That's not good. It's not good. Just a light bit. Just a light bit of more shadow. Just a little bit of shadow. Unlike, yeah, yeah, like, just a light bit of shadow. You don't want to overdo it. You want to make it existent, but you don't want to overbear it. You get it. Yeah, just blur it just a little bit. But blur, a little bit blur. Yeah, yeah, clean that up a little bit. Going all ham on this, because I can. Ugh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I don't know what to put in the book. I might put a manga in there. I might put some manga pages in there. I don't know. I don't know what to do for it. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't flip it know, man. You see how a little bit of shading can change a picture from being, flat and colorless to something you'd be like, oh man, what's up there? What's that? Because what I'm going to do over here, strengthen my brush. I'm going to do a little bit like that. And see, this is the fun part. This is really my favorite part, is doing stuff like this. Because look at that. That's fun. And then I go over it again in a second. And that's real fun. That's real fun. I also need a drink right there. I don't know what. Maybe some sweet tea. You know what? I'm gonna make it double. Or V8 Splash. I like V8 Splash. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag wish. Because I love V8 Splash. Remember, the edge is going to be a little bit brighter. Alright. So, right now, that looks pretty good. I've been streaming for 2 hours and I didn't even know it. Jeebus Christmas. So, let's take a little gander. And bam. And then we're gonna delete it. We're gonna go up here and delete it. We're gonna be smart and remember which layer we're deleting, because it makes no darn sense. Makes little to no sense. Delete. Did it again. That's. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. You know, and now we can have and do this. And that there's the iced tea. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the iced tea. It emerges. It emerges like a bright cloud. Like a bright sunny day. I'm silly. I'm very silly, guys. I am very silly sometimes. Sometimes I'm very silly. That's okay, though. Alright. Now that that's done, I can put this right here. Then point. Then point. There we go. Now, I make a new raster level. I know it says layer, but I'm trying. And then, what's the opacity of this? What's that opacity? $56. Okay. So go here. Go all the way to 50 to 57. All right. Get rid of that. And then we're gonna, these characters are gonna be taken care of. So let's move closer. Now remember, there's a light right here. So it's gonna be doing a lot of hit. Now this is just for that shadow. So let's remember, you want to remember where all the shadows hit, where all the light hits when you're doing something like this. Hmm. Hmm. Is anyone in chat? If not, I will go on mute and I will enjoy myself. I will learn. I will listen to my podcast. Mm. Hey everybody, if anybody's out there right now on the airwaves, just deep down tonight, I'm getting tired, and it is 3, it's about to be 4, and I'm tired, and I'm sleepy, and I'm doing the funnest part of this, which is the shading, which, oof, it looks so good. I fix it. It looks so good. Like, it really does, make things pop. Like, even before adding lighting. Because once I add the shading and then I'm going to add the lighting, oh, the god rays and stuff like that. And, oh, no, I think, like, all this, it's going to stop right there. Like, the god ray shading is going to hit right there. And, oh, it's gonna look so nice. It's gonna look so nice. And it looks so good already. Looks so much better already. With just basic shading. Looks from a sketch. Like let's see. Let's see. Bam. So like a sketch to something like that. Oh, hey Simon. Hey Simon. Yeah. Yeah, it's. I also drew some sweet tea. I don't know if you guys have sweet tea, but I drew some sweet tea in there. And, it changes a piece so much. Yeah, sweet tea. It's what I drink, man. I love sweet tea. But, like, shading turns, like, bare. Uh. Well, and in America, in the South, in the United States, sweet tea is not. We don't call that iced tea. Iced tea is oof. It's not it's sweet. It has to have a lot of sugar in it, especially when it's steeping, and it's got to be a dark tea as well. That's how we love our tea. Cold iced tea. Yeah, no, like, just it's nice. It's not, then bam. Okay, so when you're in the middle of steeping tea, like a whole big old thing of tea, like that basically. So when you do that, you get a cup of sugar, and then you pour a cup of sugar in your dark tea. So, like a Lipton or anything like that, like you got a big old gallon of tea, and then you pour a whole cup of sugar in it, and you stir it while it's still hot, and then you immediately put it in the fridge, or put ice on it, and that's sweet tea. And as far as I've heard, no one else does that. From oh yeah, oh yeah, it's real. It's real basic. It's fun. It's nice. It's what we do in the South. We have Milo sweet tea. I mean, oh man, it's decadent. As far as I've been all across North America, and I will say nobody else does it. It's weird. So weird. But here in the South, we love our sweet tea. Oh man, are you gonna be streaming tonight? I think I've. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He probably knows. Oh man. Oh man. I need to raid somebody because I think I've figured out raids. I think I figured them out, Simon. I think I have. I might be not perfect. Let's see. Boop. I just need to I need to let's see. Okay. Okay. Raid channel. Um who is on? Who is a who's got who's on? Let's see. I know. I'm excited too. I think I figured it out, but I can't do it through the actual app. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Nice. Did it work? I hope it worked. I hope it worked so much. Cool.